and good afternoon. My name is Tim Moy, and I'm a recent graduate of the EMBA program here at MIT Sloan, and I'm also the co-founder of Seia Bio. Today, I'm excited to tell you about our technology to improve the efficacy of microbial products by protecting microbes during processing and storage. Now, as we all know, microbes are essential for human health. In fact, we've been able to harness the power of naturally occurring microbes to improve digestion and skincare. But that's not all. Their use can be beneficial in a wide variety of industries. For example, improving access to vaccines, or in agriculture, fixing key nutrients like nitrogen or phosphorus for plants, or even serving as pesticides. And in the built environment, sequestering key minerals from the air. In fact, in some chemical processes, they've been able to reduce the need for harsh chemicals and high temperatures in manufacturing. But as anyone who's ever worked with microbes can tell you, they are incredibly difficult to produce. Many teams of scientists and engineers can work for upwards of a decade trying to identify or engineer new microbes that have really good promise with end users or consumers. But the second those microbes are exposed to production and transportation stresses, they unfortunately die. And companies are making this terrible trade-off of either not producing their product, resulting to the cold supply chain, which is not only costly but not always available, or accepting low yields, which means really poor performance for their consumers. I'm proud to introduce a new MIT-developed technology that protects microbes against these extreme conditions. We've been able to protect microbes against the drying process, protect anaerobes from oxygen exposure, as well as extreme heat and humidity. What you can see on the bar chart here is that using our proprietary technology compared to conventional excipients, when our microbes are exposed to temperatures as high as 50 degrees centigrade or even 50% relative humidity, we see over 6 orders of magnitude or 1,000,000 times more cell survival. And what's really exciting about our technology is that it's readily formed. In the video here shown in the lab, you can see the formation of our formula by the solution turning from clear to dark blue. Not only is it readily formed, but the ingredients are incredibly inexpensive, and they're generally recognized as safe by the US FDA. And most importantly, they do not alter the cellular function that companies have worked so hard to develop. Now, we know that our technology is one of many approaches, but we believe that it's the only approach to enable the widespread adoption of beneficial microbes. Other technologies can provide protection, but our coatings are the unique combination where they can be implemented into existing manufacturing systems, can provide ambient temperature storage and higher, and are universally compatible. We've tested these on over 30 different types of strains, and what's more is they're incredibly inexpensive. They're over 100 times cheaper than the next competitive technology. And at Seia Bio, we see ourselves as partners in enabling the use of beneficial microbes. And we're looking for companies, both domestic and global, that are either looking to manufacture or improve their existing microbial products. What this looks like is we start with an intake meeting where we learn about the key stressors that your microbial products are exposed to, and then jointly develop a custom coating for your product. And ultimately what this means is that you can get to new product improvements, launching new products, as well as developing those hard-hitting claims that allow you to maintain your industry leadership. In fact, with one of our partners, we've been able to extend the shelf life of their product by over 6 months. And with another, we've been able to remove the need for using 4-degree temperature storage. So if any of these benefits sound exciting to you, my contact information is below. And as I mentioned, here at Seia Bio, our mission is really to enable the full potential of microbes in everyday life. And I'm happy to take any questions now or in the breakout rooms.
Tim, thank you so much. So you've talked a little about agtech, consumer products, and therapeutics at some of the verticals. Can you give a more specific example of how you've worked with one or had conversations, whatever you can share?
Yeah, so typically those that are working with microbial products, you know who you are. What we typically like to understand is what is the strain, what are the stressors, and then we work to build a sort of a work plan and sort of proof of concept study that we can use to demonstrate the efficacy of our product.
And how long could that take? What's the variation?
Yeah, and so typically we've seen this go from anywhere from 4 to 12 weeks. It's actually a really quick process, but unfortunately, we're unable to speed up the stability process. So if you need 1 year of stability, unfortunately, it might take a year of time, but we are really quick and iterative, and we've seen a lot of success with our partners.